with the wind today. Right now, the wind is steady at 30 miles per hour out of the southwest. We've had a peak gust of 41 miles an hour since midnight, 30 right now, and sunshine after the morning low 44.
Here we are on Route 66, east of Tucumcari. We had a windy night last night. It is kind of neat to get off the interstate for a minute and go on the old 66 in the countryside. In the little towns it's kind of depressing, but out in the countryside it's really pretty. And we just went through a little canyon about a mile back. It was really neat. But one of the differences between 66 and I-40 is I-40, they kind of smoothed out the hills and bumps. Let's see if I can show you that. We're right beside it right now. Whereas 66, the pavement's just kind of on top of all the hills and bumps. I don't know if you can see that little draw ahead, but they said there would be areas where the sand or the dust, they said, would be blowing. And it definitely is blowing over there. Whoops, now we're going to a bumpy road. Oh dear. How do we get back on the interstate? Kind of fun to be on this gravel part of Route 66. Ranches. Okay, Jesus. That's what those big panels of concrete were for that I saw stacked up earlier on the side of that little canyon to keep it from washing over. Oh, here's another bridge. I guess these are stronger than the ones next to it where they're broken and washed away or broken. 8-ton limit. We're probably 4 or 5. Well, we just passed a sign, an ancient Route 66 sign, and it had some letters stuck on it. Says something about access to I-40 in 5 miles, but I'm unsure as whether it meant to go straight on this dirt Route 66 or take this County 93, so we got to figure that out. Another case of just not quite enough information. So I got out of the car and walked in the 40-mile-an-hour winds back to read what the sign said, and it just said access to I-40 5 miles ahead. So I'm going to assume that means straight. Siri was no help. Besides, Siri gets on my nerves when Siri says, stay straight, and then it's a curvy road. So what does Siri know? It was nice to get out though and see the flowers and the vast view. There's a home place, one big home place up on the hill. They could see in every direction for miles and miles. Modern restrooms next to a little old house built out of stone. It's fallen down. Guess that was a little store. There was a little store on each corner of the dirt road back when 66 was 66. There's little ranch houses here and there. They're just falling down. Somebody has put a cross up on this little mound over here. Maybe you can see it around the telephone poles. You think that cross was just for me? Who else would be out here on this road? Okay, we're getting back to the pavement part of the old road. It even has the median. That's those concrete slabs again. Motel and cafe. No more. There's an old service station on this 4-lane highway. That old car. It's for sale too. Well, let's just get on the interstate where it blends together. I guess we're in Texas. We definitely are back to civilization here in Amarillo. I just spent an hour in Cavender's and did some damage. So lots of fast food restaurants here, but I think I'd rather go somewhere where the dogs can walk around a bit. Daddy, what do you think is wrong with that water tank? Get your attention, that's for sure. Well, that was crazy. We stopped at this rest stop, which is called a safety stop, and you go in and there's a tornado shelter and pictures of tornadoes. Anyway, so we all got in the trailer and I fixed my lunch and had lunch, but the animals decided, maybe the car is not such a bad place to be, since the wind is blowing more strongly up here on this mountain than I think anywhere else we've been on the entire trip. So let's move on down the road. The sign just said, hitchhikers may be escaping prisoners. Siri doesn't like it, but we're getting on Old 66 again to go through Elk City and see if we can find a grocery store. Now I will say, Elk City is a happening town on Route 66. They got all kinds of stuff. Got the National Route 66 Museum, cute little church, all kinds of stores yet. It has the flavor of home. Got a lot of stuff here. Interesting stuff. We got our groceries and we saw a RV park right next to the grocery store, but I decided it did look like more like full-time residents. So we went to the KOA in Elk City and it was wonderful. We saw lots of tall green grass and wheat fields around us. The dogs really enjoyed it.